Hi there, it's Darlene. I hope you're doing well. Well, my goodness, I think we are witnessing the final implosion of Philip Johansen's empire. Tuesday, this took place on Tuesday, October 14th. And I was doing my usual recordings of Philip's stories. And I came across a story from a different affiliate than this one that led me down this path to figure out what the heck just happened. And oh my goodness, Philip just lost at least three of his very, very tippy top affiliates and someone or two totally unexpected that I gotta tell you about. So here is where my research took me, is to Mel Forsyth. Now, Mel, when the last time I had figures available as to the leaderboard and stuff, she wasn't just the top leader there. She top of the leaderboard there. She had double the sales of the person that was second, who I don't remember who it was. Could have been Jordy and Berta. I don't remember. But that's how many sales she makes. She has earned Philip a lot of money. She's also been with Philip since the very, very beginning. Yeah, she was out of Legendary Marketer, for God's sakes. So that was very early, early times. And then came Nora Sonball. She came out of MCS, and we'll be seeing from her shortly. And then another affiliate I'd like to introduce you to, who I've never spoken of before. She has my grudging respect. Don't ask. Well, I'll tell you why too. She's worked so hard. Anyways, all of their stories on Tuesday followed the same pattern. First of all came these slides with their own little intro here, but still following basically the same thing. Hi, I'm so and so. This is Mel Forsyth. I thought I'd show you hers because it's kind of surprising. And this might be the most exciting thing I've ever shared. You already know I've built a 6-figure online business and worked with incredible programs. It's kind of nice that she is acknowledging other programs, and that way she's not saying, hey, I hated them or anything like that. Just worked with other programs. Just acknowledge it, move on. But something was always missing. Most offers felt powerful, but not personal, profitable, but not purposeful. I craved something that celebrated feminine energy and ambition and built success with heart, not hustle. And let's see how it goes on. As I say, she shows about 3 slides, then she'll come on talking, then a few more slides, she comes on talking, and then a couple more slides. And they all follow this sort of pattern. Check it out. Please subscribe. Now, there's no music or anything behind these slides, and they do blip by quite quickly, so I'm actually pausing here. So, we are being introducing Fortune Formula. Fortune Formula is finally here. A complete done-for-you business model designed by women for women. It gives you the system, the teaching, and the community to build real income from home without needing experience or tech skills. This is where feminine ambition meets financial power. And from this slide on, they all say the same thing, okay? Pretty much, except for here and there, but pretty much they're all cookie cutters of each other. Who Fortune Formula is for? Women in 9-to-5 jobs craving freedom. Of course, you've always got to have that. Affiliate marketers ready to scale. Women seeking a second income stream. Single stay-at-home mothers who want to provide more. Women who know they deserve a better life but don't know where to start. Now, see, I don't know if any of you guys have been noticing, but Philip's messaging since he created the new account and everything, it's gone back to the very, very masculine. And yeah, he's even said on the Zoom calls he's trying to appeal to a range, the 20 to 35-year-old males. But then he's really not giving them much to go for as to what they should be doing, except for, doing those fake podcast things and talking, and he's constantly saying, make your own brand. So then he went heavy into the push-ups and the treadmill and the Viking woo-ha kind of stuff, and driving in the car talking. And you got to realize that 80% of the people in that system are women. And so what are they supposed to be modeling? So they have got a captive audience already right there, because I'll bet there are a pile of confused and desperate people in there that want some direction, some guidance. And these are the top people that they've always looked up to and that have helped them as well. Do any of you remember what happened after that mastermind in Dubai? And then there was that mass stampede of female affiliates out of Seven Figure Accelerator. And then they took a pile of affiliates with them. Like, I saw a bunch of them ended up buying into their course again. And I'm sure that we're going to see the same thing happen again. And what this means is, again, you got to realize every time an affiliate makes a sale, Philip gets half of it. So if his affiliates, and especially these top ones, these are really going to hurt him. But then if he gets others dwindling away, that's all business flowing out of his hands when he is already has taken a big hit. Now, in this slide, we've got Mel Forsyth in the top left, and then she whom I will be discussing in the bottom right. But the two in the top right and bottom left, the two ladies with the long blonde hair, of course, there's a lot of blondes in that picture, but those two, I don't recognize them. Do any of you? Anyways, this one is about a powerhouse of 6 and 7 figure female experts all working together, the community. And further along, I've seen a different picture of 4 other ones, although top right was still there, but bottom left was replaced by someone else. So they do have quite the powerhouse of ladies in there.
I cannot tell you how good it feels to be bringing all the information to you finally about this incredible program that I've been co-founding in the background for the past several months. And it warms my heart all the time. I'm just like so excited and grateful to have been part of this, to be involved in this, and to bring something that's been a vision in your brain to something in reality is like, feels like nothing else. It's just, you feel such a sense of accomplishment, and knowing in our hearts that we're going to help so many women go from struggle and living lives they don't want to learning some skills and being able to feel supported and implement that and learn in real time and earn as they learn, and then earn, $1,000 commissions. You don't need many sales in a month then to actually make life-changing money where you can get out of your job, you can change your situation. So getting involved in this as an early bird as well is going to be will be really a good opportunity, because when you join something from the beginning, one, you'll have like any offers and bonuses that are going. There will be as an early bird, but also early adopters are the people that make the money. They really are. It's why you see people jump from course to course to course. Not that I've ever done that. I've stuck with one thing, and that's why I think this will be the one thing that you will then stick with, because it's made for you. It's made by women that have integrity, that have skills, that have knowledge. We care. We live by the universal laws. We're in our feminine energy. We're just going to bring so much for you, and it's going to be a place that I don't think you'll ever want to leave, quite honestly. And that's what we want. That's what we want. We want you to thrive. We want you to, change your lives, and we want to help you do that. So just by joining the waitlist, you're going to get a couple of bonuses. I'll pop them on the next couple of slides, and then I'll put the link to join the waitlist at the end. So just watch the next 3 slides.
Now, as I mentioned, Nora Sonball is easily within the top 5 affiliates earners, and she's gone as well. Now, I didn't catch all of what she said, but I did catch this little part. Let's have a listen.
Hello, hello. Oh my God. I'm so excited to finally share more about this opportunity with you. I have teamed up with some of the top female entrepreneurs in the industry and put together a thriving community built by women for women. And I'm so excited to be part of this. What an honor it is to be one of the founding affiliates. You probably know I've been in the online space for many, many years. I've invested thousands of dollars from some of the top mentors. But what I love about this mentorship is it's not just a done for you program, but you get to be part of a thriving community that supports one another, encourages and inspires one another. We love to see other females succeed. So I cannot stop talking about this opportunity. You know, it was just 2 years ago when I started my online business, and you know, I was stuck in the 9-to-5 grind prior to this. I was working 60 hours a week, never seeing my kids, and now I get to live this life of complete freedom. And I really truly believe every female out there deserves this type of freedom. I get to be present with my kids, with my family, with my friends, and every woman deserves this. I'm so excited to be part of this movement. I can't talk about the price yet, but this here, if you drop your email on this wait list, you will get access to a one-time only promotional price. So you definitely want to get in on that. But I'll share more on that in the next couple of days. But definitely drop your email on the wait list.
Yeah, so we're going through the very first founding members here. So this is really interesting. Now, another founding member you may not have, well, if you've come out of the program recently, you will know her. If you're one of the people that have been following me for a long time, you may not. And her name is Tia Arnio. And she's from Finland, but when she first started with the program, she was living in Turkey, and she was in the hospitality industry working as a manager, but she was working such long hours, and she hit every one of those Zoom calls, and she was always in work uniform, and it looks like she was hanging out in like a locker room half the time or wherever, just so that she could catch those Zoom calls. And she was working like 12 or 14-hour days. And then she would get evenings off. And, well, of course, her evenings off. But then she would get all changed, dolled up, and then do these videos. And she just followed the course like crazy. And she worked her ass off. Now, she also, because she was following the course precisely and did those side hustle videos and everything, she got nailed hard when everything changed. Well, this last when it got really bad, and she was shadow banned for at least 6 months, and she couldn't get out. But she's fought her way back now. So I can only imagine that and the lack of really useful help that she got from Philip might have changed her mind, made her want to go with a group of women. Now, and she is, though, even still, she is a top earner, and the quality of her videos is awesome. I know that she will do very well for herself. And she is the one that took me to who is the brains behind the bunch here.
I am so excited to share this. I have been a bit quiet in my stories for a while now, preparing for this. So if you're new here, if you have forgotten who I am, my name is Tia. I'm 28. I'm from Finland, and I have been in the digital marketing space for nearly 2 years now. And so far, my journey, it's been amazing, super rewarding. I was able to go from zero to making 5 figures a month in less than 6 months, build a 6-figure business from my phone. And right now, especially this year, I have felt like the space is completely changing. It's nothing what it was 2 years ago. It's nothing what it was just beginning of this year. So just make sure to watch my next stories to see exactly what is about to happen. I just want to say in middle of all this that I have been in the both sides. I know what it is to struggle. I moved abroad when I was 18. I started working in hospitality. I went from the very bottom, climbed myself in a management position, but I completely burned out at age of 26, 27. And that's when I realized I don't want to live like my colleagues, the hotel manager. I wanted more out of this life. And when I started seeing so many ordinary women winning in this space, I knew it's something that could work, but I just never believed it would be possible for me. But now I'm a living proof that it is possible. And I know this is going to be the thing for women that's going to get you there.
And now we meet Michaela Morgan, is a seven-figure entrepreneur who has helped clients generate over 50 million in sales online. Well, yeah, she was one of the ones behind the scenes. She's like Philip's lieutenant. She was the one who did everything. She was also a major coach. She helped everyone in that damn program in Seven Figure Accelerator. So this is like for him losing an arm. I mean, Mel and her, and then the other two, I mean, this is a huge blow to him. She's built empires behind the scenes. Yeah, she did. Now she's teaching women how to build their own. Fortune Formula gives women everything they need to earn money from home and build a life filled with freedom, possibility, and purpose. And here is the sales page. And Michaela Morgan's name is the one that's behind it all. Of course, she couldn't have done it without the affiliates, but I think that she's doing this all of the back end stuff herself now. Because this certainly doesn't look like Dan's work. Yeah, I like this. About the founder. Yeah, meet the founder. So she's the original founder, Michaela Morgan. For years, I was the best kept secret in this industry. While others were out front, I was the power behind the curtain, building the exact systems and funnels that launched multiple entrepreneurs to massive success. The kind of success you're always seeing on social media. I build the machines that make it happen. I've generated over 50 million in client sales and created more than 2 million in profit for myself. I know it works and I know it doesn't because I've spent years in the trenches testing, building, and perfecting the blueprint for true online wealth. Now, for the first time ever, I'm giving you that blueprint. I must say I'd be interested to know what's going to be inside this course. Yet another course is one thing going through my mind, but oh my God, it's got to be better than what Philip is coming up with, which is nothing. He's just throwing spaghetti at the wall right now. And I mean, this looks so well put together. And so, of course, I did sign up for the wait list. And then you get their little PDF here. But it's not even a PDF. It's like a flip book. I mean, look at this. This is so cool. And it gives you actual, actionable things that you can do to improve your videos, or especially the hook in your videos. It's not just a complete, whenever you get anything free from Philip, it's always just la-di-da-di-da, my story, why you should follow me, why you need a mentor, why you shouldn't do drop shipping. Oh my God, there's nothing of value there. There's nothing actionable. What they're giving away actually has value. I'll give them that. Oh, and another thing just popped into my mind. For those of you that have been around for a while, somebody mentioned to me that they believe that Michaela's husband was in the system too as one of Philip's lieutenants, and it was just on another Zoom call I think last Wednesdays or maybe last Mondays, that somebody asked like where some of the coaches went, and one of them mentioned that they sure miss Marvin. That's Marvin Maintenance. He was the friggin' closer, and he taught everybody DM closings, and he was Philip's closer. So if he's just lost his main closer, the the female that set everything up for him and some top affiliates, like, it's not going well for him at all in there. Now, these ladies are going to rack up a bunch of money, but it'll be interesting to see if they can make it sustainable and keep it happening. I wish them well for sure. But if you're looking at going into this, I would also be careful because, as I said, these ladies are going to make a ton of money. And will you be in that top 4% that's going to be able to make money from this? Maybe, maybe not. So it really depends on the price. But when they're talking about, somewhere in there I saw that you're going to be making $1,000 per sale, that tells me that the price is going to be at least $2,000, if not $2,500. Another hideously expensive high-ticket course. But who knows? They haven't told us the pricing of it yet, so I guess we'll find that out. And what I've been noticing on Philip's end is a massive surge in paid advertising.
Last month, I made over $1.5 million online, and no, it's not crypto, and it's definitely not goddamn dropshipping or YouTube automation. These guys all over social media, they are preaching a business model they don't even do anymore. So this is something 95% of people don't even know exists. It's a simple 7-second system that men over 30 are actually using today to get their time back, quit their 9 to 5, and finally get to spend more time with their kids and families. You don't need tech skills. You don't need business experience. You don't even need to sell anything. This is something that men over 30 are using even when they're outside of the US. And all you need is a phone and Wi-Fi. That's it. I already taught over 5,000 men the exact same thing. Men, just like you, husbands and dads that just want to be home for dinner with their kids. If that's you, and if you're done living paycheck to paycheck, I want you to click the link below. I will be hosting a free training this week that will show you this simple 7-second videos that only requires your phone step by step. The spots are filling up quick, so let me show you exactly how you can get started with this. Click the button below. Let's get it.
Wow. There's just so many things wrong with that. Like just right off the hop, the unsubstantiated income claim. He didn't throw up any kind of substantiation for that, nor would he. He's already said that 7-second videos don't work. So all those men that he's going to have flocking to him are going to be shown a system that doesn't work. And he's taught 5,000 men? He's the guy that keeps saying that, it's impossible to keep track of such things. How does he know that there's 5,000 men that he's taught? He just grabbed that figure out of his butt is what he did. And as I say, it's just... This market specifically is flooded with females for some reason. I don't understand either, and whatever. He's just cutting off a huge chunk of his market. And can you wonder why the females aren't abandoning ship at this point? Good God. And they're supposed to be following what he's doing. And I mean, look at these ads. They're just garish and tacky. My goodness. And so this is how he's making his money, is by sponsored links, paid ads. And over the last couple of days, he's hardly even putting out anything in the way of stories. It's just all reposts of pictures. Oh, right. And he missed Wednesday's Zoom call. There you go. So I'll try and keep you up if I notice anything that's happening. And if you can fill in any of the blanks that I was asking about, that would be awesome. Anybody else you've noticed that is also advertising for this? It's too funny, I'm just seeing this lining up between Philip and Dan, between the powerhouse ladies. It's like, oh no. Who's going to win? I don't know. Girl power, go ladies. I don't know. Oh God. What do you guys think? I shall see you in the comments section. Let's have a chat. Darlene out.